Hi, writers. Today we're going to be talking about research so that you have accurate facts in your writing. So today's lesson is called Researching Facts and Ensuring Text Accuracy. That means you're writing real information and not just making up things. So I want you to think about tools that a dentist uses. Anyone been to the dentist lately? You can probably remember some tools that you use at the dentist or that the dentist uses. Maybe a little metal thing to look at your teeth or a mirror. How about an artist? What tools does an artist use? Yes, of course, paint, a pencil. Okay, now think carefully. What tools do writers use? Can you name 4 tools a writer may use? You're right. Writers need paper, pencils, an encyclopedia. These are a set of books that are arranged in alphabetical order that tell information about a topic. Writers can sometimes use the dictionary, and these days we are definitely using the internet, which is why we have that Google Chrome sign. So, writers, we need to use tools and not just paper and pencil sometimes to write. Today, I want to teach you that writers don't just write all the stuff from their brains. Real writers are researchers, and writers often leave the page they're working on in search of the perfect fact or the perfect example. So it's very normal for a writer to stop and say, "Oh, I really need to look something up." Just like dentists or artists have their own tools, writers know how to access and use their own tools for research. This is especially true when writers are writing on topics of personal expertise. So, this is especially true during expert projects. There's a rumor out there that experts don't need to look stuff up, but that just isn't true. Experts seek out other experts, and experts are actually researchers on their own topic way more than other people because they want to be able to teach that topic well. So I looked up an article on Ray Dunn, and this is a picture of her. And I learned so much from this tiny article from San Francisco Chronicle. After I read it, I decided that some facts over here that were important to what I'm writing will go into my piece for sure. So I typed, this article says Ray Dunn originally had a degree in industrial design. She actually stopped liking her job when things got more computer driven. She wanted to use her hands. She took a ceramics class in 1994, and then 2 years later, she started selling clay pieces in a store called Nest in California. So I definitely think I'm going to use those facts when I start talking about what is Ray Dunn pottery. I may actually write in a little bit about how Ray Dunn pottery is made after this woman named Ray Dunn, and then spend a little bit of time talking about how it came to be because it was very much kind of a coincidence that she changed careers and started making this clay, and here it became like this big um, new found famous fortune for her. So as I keep reading, I'm going to keep my chapter titles in mind and write down the books that I get my facts from. So I'm going to note if you get your book from Epic, for example, you need to write down where your book is from and the name, the place, and the year that it was published. These are going to be called our sources. So I'll talk to you more about that tomorrow. But for today, I want you to look through your drafts and think about where you could find more information. Remember that no one source will have all the information you need. You'll need to think widely, not just about books and websites, but people. So, do you have something in your expert project that you think you need to research? Go ahead and share your ideas with your partner. All right, I heard someone talking about wanting to interview some animal experts. I know that there's some of you writing animal projects. So you might know someone who knows a lot of animals, and that made me think that we could consider interviewing people who are experts on our topic. Like If you have a friend who owns a restaurant and can talk to you about what that's like, or if you know someone that lives in Naples, because I know some of you are writing about places like Naples, Florida, maybe you could talk to someone who lives there all the time. Or maybe if you're writing about a sport, you could maybe interview your coach the next time you see them. So remember, there's lots of different ways to have experts on topics. Ann Bosman is a professional nonfiction writer and author of the book Our Country's Presidents. She talks about how whenever she's working on a new information book, she collects a small library of books on the topic. And that makes me think that we could do that in Epic. It makes researching her topic much easier and everything's right at her fingertips. So, readers, you might not have a book bin that looks just like this, but maybe you have a small stack of books about your topic that you could collect from the library or in your Epic libraries. So you can even look in my library to see if I have any books about your topic and keep them in your book bag. Thumbs up if you're planning on doing some research today. I wish I could see all of you in your thumbs up. Off you go. Right. Have fun and do a great job.